Paris votes to ban rental e-scooters.
Here's a summary of the article.
People in Paris have voted to ban rental electric scooters in their city, dealing a blow to scooter operators and a triumph for road safety campaigners. Almost 90% of votes cast on Sunday favored a ban the battery-powered devices, official results showed. Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo called the referendum, where voters could say if they were for or against free-floating e-scooters. The pro-cycling socialist leader supported a ban and announced the vote in January to allow the people to decide. "I'm committed to respecting the choice of voters, purely and simply," she told reporters as she placed her own vote. Dumped scooters had also become a significant problem in Paris, with many being found in the city's parks and squares. A ban on parking the dockless scooters on pavements largely went unheeded despite the threat of a €35 fine.
This post received a score of 5,200, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
These are great if people are responsible with them. But many users aren't responsible, so they are an absolute menace to pedestrians, drivers, and bicyclists. Too many driving the wrong way, ditching them in the middle of the sidewalk, cutting across lanes unsafely, etc. It's a shame. They are a decent and sustainable solution for mid-distance trips.
Tragedy of the commons. I hate it when a few ruin it for the many.
Pretty much the reason why most rules are made.
What the individual rights crowd doesn't get. Individual rights take priority when they only impact the individual. All of our laws are about how I as an individual live in a society of millions of others of individuals. And my individual right will always lose against millions of other people's rights if they're in conflict.
Greater than and my individual right will always lose against millions of other people's rights if they're in conflict. Just make more money and that'll solve that problem. But I suppose you wouldn't be renting scooters at that point.
Damn straight. With the big money I'd be renting to own.
Shit, that wasn't even close.
Yeah, shows how much people dislike those things.
Parisian here. I didn't even know that vote took place and I just read that only 8% of people voted. Seems to me like it's more that 92% of people don't care about those.
Or 92% didn't even know there was a vote, just like you. Wonder if there will be a re-vote.
The city had actually done quite a big ad campaign, with advertising signs and social media posts displaying the date of the vote.
I was living in SF when these debuted. I hated them. I thought it was a cool idea, but the way people used them absolutely sucked. They had zero regard for pedestrians.
Yeah, having seen them in the UK I can understand that.
They're a great idea. I love picking one up and using it to get home. It's cheaper and faster than a taxi, for the distance I have to go home. But they're left all over the place like junk. That part is the issue to me.
My biggest issue aside from them being left all over is, usually drunk, tourists riding them on the sidewalk of the busiest streets.
Yeah, I have seen way too many drunk shitheads, both local and tourists, using these to attempt to get home after a night out. It's a danger to everyone else no matter if they're on the road or sidewalk.
Where I am, the e-scooters are the same when it comes to driving and cycling. Almost zero tolerance when it comes to consuming alcohol. 0.02% BA. So if you get caught drunk on one of these, then you're going to get arrested.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.